Hello everyone and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Today we are going to support and conceal the Masquerade, for there is someone who has seen the truth. Someone who has seen beyond the veil, and they have to be taken care of. Regardless of our own feelings upon it, the Masquerade must be protected. And that is what we are going to do. Let me see. Is this the right home? This is not the right home. One of these apartments is the right one. Let's check it out. Apartment 1, downtown LA. We went a little too high up, but that's fine. Actually, you know what? Instead of taking the proper way like a loser, we're gonna take the vent like a Chad. Only Chads take vents. Please let me in. Okay, there we go. Apparently I'm not Chad enough. I don't want to say Chad. Chad. You know what? No, I'm a Chad. What are you talking about? I'm absolute alpha male, right? Right, everybody. You all know me by now. You probably can tell that I bench like 345 every day with like one hand. You know how it is. You know what's up? Hello, friendo. Are you in the turlet? It's not in the turlet. Ooh, look at all these pills. Ooh, someone's taking a lot of pills. Let's see here. Email. Maybe we can find out where he went. Ectoplasm, of course. Haunted LA. I heart Haunted LA. Fanboy McGee. Oh, I can only imagine. Haunted LA is like the greatest show ever. I totally am gonna visit all the places you talk about. Hey, you should go to this one hotel I stayed at one time in Palm Springs. I swear it was haunted. The ghost kept turning on the sink faucet. Maybe he had OCD about washing his hands. Lol. Haunted LA, my ass. Even if there was such a thing as ghosts and shit, which there ain't, there's no fucking way a goddamn werewolf could be hanging out in Griffith Park. Who in the hell do you think you're fooling? It's not even as if we have real fucking wolves around here for it to hide out with. Hope you get eaten by some flesh-eating monster, you stupid bastard. Wow. Also, who would ever get eaten by a flesh-eating monster? Hospital horror. A dilapidated hospital in the downtown area. This place is very spooky. Minimal work required. The place is scary as hell. We'll say it's the ghost of a nurse who feels as if she still has patients to serve. And then show 18. Eternal unrest. There's a cemetery in Hollywood. It's full of actors with more than just dead careers. Again, it shouldn't take much effort on our part. Ooh, very interesting, very interesting. But we don't know where he is. Ooh, look at all these vodka and pills and shit he has. Mom's best brew. Interesting. Ah, hello. Look at that. Hiding out in the closet.
From the hospital. But my crew, are they...
It was a joke. They're all waiting for you in the hospital basement. Funny guys.
Really? A joke? A joke, right? Oh, real funny. Oh, you got me good. I'm going to hurt some people down there.
Yeah, you do that. You do that, pal. Humanity lost. What's our humanity at now? 7? It's what had to happen. He can't know the truth. Do you mind? He can't know what lies beyond the veil. Humans were never meant to know. I feel bad, though. Perhaps there was a way I could have made him forget otherwise, but I'm just a fledgling following the orders of one far older than I. Is it really my fault that I sent a man to his death? What do you think, security guard? It says police on yours. Don't know why there would be a policeman hanging out being security for a single little shit-ass apartment building, but sure, why not? Who am I to disagree? Alright, before we go back to Pisha, let's go have a word with Jezebel Locke. Hanging out at the Empire Arms Hotel. We need a key to her room, though, and that's going to be a little bit harder. Isn't that right, Mr. Frontman?
Yes? May I help you?
Yes, is there a guest here named Jezebel Locke?
Yes. Miss Locke is one of our more, popular guests. Why do you ask?
I need a key to her room.
I can't do that. It's against hotel policy.
I'm an old friend of hers on a surprise visit. You know how it is. It's just we've not seen each other for so long, and we used to date. It was a whole thing, trust me. But You probably won't give me a key if I tell you that we used to date. You'll think I'm some crazy stalker. I'm an old friend of hers on a surprise visit. I'm gonna use the blood very subtly. These are not the droids you're looking for.
I see. Well, in that case, perhaps I can make an exception. Here's the key to her suite. Have a nice evening.
Yeah, what you did was probably very illegal, my friend. Probably very illegal. Can we get my melee up? Is that a thing we're doing? What are we doing? We wanted to get our... Ugh, there's so much stuff we need to get up. Lock picking. We know we need to get our decks up. So much stuff we need to get up. Getting the haggle trade up would be awesome. We got wits higher, which is nice. Let's focus... Yeah, let's focus on dex next. Let's get our dex higher next. Getting all our attributes higher will be really, really helpful, just in general. So she is in number 5. Now you can also sneak behind the desk and get into the office and print out a copy of her key, but we're going to do this our way. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to need the blood for this. Hello, my sweet.
Oh, yeah. Who do we have here? Are you a believer, little morsel? Have you come for the kind of enlightenment only Jezebel can give?
I take it you're Jezebel Locke?
Yes, I am Jezebel. And I have such things to show you, little morsel. Such beautiful, dirty little things. Won't you come into my parlor?
You're part of the cult. You are strangely attractive. Yeah, I'm coming in and Des coming with me. You Plaguebearer piece of shit. This is for Tin Can Bill.
Oh, you cannot escape me, little morsel. One way or another, you and I will intertwine our beings on the way into the Ninth Circle, and I will send you forth, full of the sweet sickness I carry.
Great, another cult kook with an attitude problem. So I can end up dead like Hannah and her friends.
Who better than prostitutes to carry the dark gift I bring? Oh, will they not share it with the rest of those who revel in the pleasures of the flesh?
You're sick, pure and simple. Time to put you out of your misery. Blood shield and then blood purge. And then we're just gonna blood strike you to death. Ooh, that costs way too much blood for me to do that. Let us get a little bit of blood back. And then we're going to... Ooh, you're trying to shoot me, are you? And then we are going to blood buff. You are not powerful enough to handle me. Her presence is going to make us weaker, though. But it won't matter. This is for Hannah and Tin Can Bill. Need some blood. A Brotherhood flyer, huh? And what is this? The writing on the floor flyer reads, I am enlightened. Interesting. We're gonna need some blood before we continue this little adventure. So I say we go by Pisha, see what she can offer us. Soon we will be able to talk to the Regent again. Unfortunately, what comes next is a very important and very difficult fight. We're gonna need some blood. Let me see here. Maybe we should go back to Vandal. I don't know. Somebody needs a spare key card. Yep, you can then get it off the computer. But that's not what we're gonna do. Damn it, someone saw me. Nobody saw a thing. Nobody saw anything. Nobody saw a thing. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I did a Masquerade violation. Shit. That was probably a little too aggressive on my part. Probably a little too, you know. But I got what I needed. I got some blood. And one Masquerade violation isn't bad. Poor, what's-his-face, Simon or whatever the hell his name is, died for nothing. How unfortunate. Is that the hospital? No, the hospital's down this way. What up, Fat Larry with an FAT? Gotta love that guy. What does this say? LA Divas. Devastation. Being Tella or Bonner or something like that. Devastation. What up, bro? Out of my way. Shut the hell up. Don't you dare talk back to me. I just drank someone in like a hotel on the first floor in broad daylight, and man, did it not go well for me. I sent that man down to his death for practically nothing. Kinda feel bad. Kinda feel a little bad, not gonna lie. Gotta feel a little bad. Probably could have saved his life and did a masquerade violation, but I didn't. Is that his skull? That's cool. What up, Pisha?
The kind's fate was sealed the moment he entered. Do not waste time debating the morality. If a man walks into a tiger's domain, it may result in his being devoured. So it has.
Should I understand about these artifacts you were talking about?
Yes, I am searching for 2 items I have tracked to this area. One, I believe, may be in one of the local museums. I have not yet searched them all. The other I believe to be in the Giovanni's possession, though I have not confirmed it. For these items, I will exchange items of similar worth.
Interesting. Tell me what you think the Giovanni might have.
It is used to communicate with certain entities otherworldly. It is a tome called the Voce del Morte. Should you find yourself within the walls of the Giovanni, seize the opportunity and take it, for they will make sure you never have another.
And the item that you think is in the museum?
A fetish is described in a 19th century chronicle of a British platoon's encounter with a local tribe. Soldiers would go missing in the night and be replaced by these fetishes. It may be valuable to my studies.
Interesting. If I find it, I'll bring it by. Well, Pisha, thank you for the experience. Definitely going to need it. Ah, damn. That poor guy got fucking et. And then I immediately screwed up the masquerade. How about that? That's just how it goes. But a single masquerade violation won't kill us. Oh, no. No, no, no. Alright, we dusted another Plaguebearer. But it just means there's more. And we're gonna need blood. We're gonna need lots of blood. I say we go by Vandal. Hello. Are you down here? Yep. Oh, no, 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 no. Just gonna take what I need. Don't worry about a thing. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, my headset screwed up for a second there. That's kind of worrying. My headset just makes random beeping noises at me every now and again. I think it's just crap. I'm gonna get a new one soon anyway. Oh, okay. Well, I did my Darkwood episode earlier, and everything went wrong, and it was all my fault. I was like, oh my god. So I'm still a little shaken up from that. Where am I even going? Where does my feet take me? I'm going the wrong way. Oh, man. What's the haps, bro? We could also go to the Elizabeth Dane at any time. Let's go see Vandal. We're gonna need the blood.
Somewhere.
Yeah, for now, just drive Santa Monica. Now, we can go from Santa Monica to the Elizabeth Dane immediately, I think. I don't think we have to talk to the boss. We just have to, Yeah, it's a nice night out. Where am I going? Vandal, that's right. Trust me, we want some blood for what's coming up next, especially with, the power of the blood surging through us. We're going to need it against, the next guy. The leader of the Plaguebearers is powerful. Of course he is. He's the leader of this cult of doom. And if we want to take care of him, we're going to have to be prepared for it. And I've accrued some money, and I can go back to Venus anytime to get a little bit more.
Sweet girl you sent up made the other one seem like sour milk. Real bleeder, lovely thing. Least she used to be. But she'll live on in your heart, won't she? Need a bag of her?
Yeah, I do. Ooh, he gave me some experience. That's very nice. Give me a blue blood pack, and give me a little bit of... Yeah. Awesome. Yep, we got a replacement for Lily, even though it cost us. But we have the experience. Do we get our strength or our dex up? We're gonna need it for the Elizabeth Dane. Will we be able to get enough experience before then? We could also get our melee combat higher. I don't really need the unarmed tire anymore. We do like that. And then we have more experience. Yeah. We do like that. Get our melee up to 4. Yeah, up to 4. That would really, really help out. We got a lot of blood. We are set for really any kind of combat we need to do. Even though it costs us a lot of money, we now have a passive income from Venus. And yeah, I think we're in a good spot to deal with this. We'll get a little bit more experience before the Elizabeth Dane, but
Where to?
I would really like to get my dex higher for the Elizabeth Dane for different reasons. I really need to stealth through it. Like, you can go on a massacre, but it is bad if you do that. The prince will not be happy with you if you go on a massacre, and I think it fucks up the masquerade. You lose a bunch of humanity. It's just not going to work. Okay, so we can go ahead and do the cult, or we can go... There's plenty of options we have right now. Let's do the cult. Let's do the cult. I think we're in a good spot. I'm gonna go ahead and save. And there's a lot we need to do in this horrific place. People we can possibly save.
What's up, brother? You enlightened?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
I see. Welcome to the Brotherhood. The bishop will see you upstairs.
Thanks. Ooh, and got a little experience for it too. Nice. I'm gonna need some more coffee. This is good coffee that I got. Is this a person I see? What up, lady?
Hey, did you get summoned? You're going upstairs to see the bishop.
So what are you talking about?
You're new to the Brotherhood, huh? Just got enlightened. I've been here a few days. When the bishop wants to see you, you'll be summoned, and then you go up these stairs up to the temple.
The temple. What goes on up there?
I don't know. I mean, I hear things, but I haven't been summoned. I had a friend snuck up there a few days ago. Said she saw things, bad things. Yeah.
What did she see?
Blood. She said, blood everywhere. She saw a few of the summoned, tried to talk to them, but they just stared at her with these blank looks, you know. One of them started reaching for her, and she ran away.
You sound scared.
Yeah. I know. The bishop said we have to shed our earthly fears on our journey to the ninth circle. But I'm scared to go upstairs. I just want to go home. You know, I want to go home.
Don't worry. You won't have to worry about the bishop anymore.
Please, I want to go home.
Go home, little miss. I will take care of this bastard. The sickness cannot be allowed to continue. Be gone! The disease will be purged. Your suffering has come to an end. Looks like he's ghouled them, turned them into zombie-like things. What did he do to you? What did he cause? If you try to feed from these people, you will get horribly diseased as well. No, I think not. And you can't let them try to bite you. Rest. Your misery and suffering is at a close. Brought to you by an axe. This is a horrible, evil place. I have done evil as a vampire, it's true. Ooh, a rat. Nice. I didn't even need that blood, but I took it. With an Nosferatu, this would be a lot easier. Because you could just eat from the rats. This ninth circle, this cult has caused so much suffering. We cannot let it continue.
Welcome, brother. I see you have been enlightened. Are you searching for something? Do you seek the truth? You've come to the right place, brother. We got more truth here than we can handle.
Ooh, well. And who the hell are you? Are you the leader of the Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle?
They call me Bishop Vic, Shepherd of the Damned, your midnight guide through our last days here on Earth. Do you feel it, brother? The curtain being drawn back at last, drawn back by my hand, by the Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle.
Last days here on Earth. Are you talking about Gehenna?
Gehenna, Judgment Day, the apocalypse again. Brother, you are too indoctrinated into the antiquated beliefs of this material world. There is no rhyme or reason, no all-powerful and terrible gods who watch over their children. You talk of disease. What about the disease that you and I both carry? Our flesh remade into nothing more than an abomination, feeding on our brothers and sisters like so many cattle. What god watched over me when that demon tore into my neck and made me into this monster you see before you? No, brother. There is no god who would tolerate such a thing. And so I have become God, and the diseases I carry to the masses will bring about an end of my own making. Until we have all journeyed below into the Ninth Circle.
I think this is a little out of my league. You've lost your mind, Vic. This is insanity.
The time for words has come and gone, my brother. You and I will take those last steps together and see what truth lies behind the curtain. Let the night fall forever on this cursed earth, and let the fruits of my labor bring a long and bloody harvest.
Bring it on, Vic. I just heard him say, hey, stop right there. Ow. Oh, he didn't get blood perk. That's really unfortunate for me. Blood buff. And purge. I gotta get out of this corner. Ow, 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 ow. Get out of there. Let's get some blood packs. Bring it, Vic. Bring it, you son of a bitch. Where are you? You madman. All the suffering and killing you've done for what? For disease? For some apocalypse of your own making you don't even believe in? Alright, get the fuck out of my sight. This is how bad shotguns are in this game. Ranged combat is really, really bad in this game. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh my god. Think of all the people who... Oh my god. Think of all the people who have suffered because of that crazed bastard. But it's over now. He's gone. And the Brotherhood is no more. I hope so. Can I go back in there? I can go back in there. I don't think there's any point. I can talk to that girl. Maybe. Can I tell her it's over? She knows. It's all over. The Plaguebearer has been dealt with. And the cult is no more. Still, all those people upstairs, all the homeless populations, Tin Can Bill, so much suffering and pain, and the Masquerade was almost destroyed by this fool. The CDC are going to be cleaning up this mess for a while. Let's go back down to the last round and also talk to Strauss. Not Strauss. No, Strauss, yeah. Let's talk to Damsel. We took care of it. A lot of people have been avenged. And the Masquerade is better off now. Hey, Damsel, it's done.
Candy.
About Polly's dead. For a few days, it wasn't pretty.
We told him to burn the blood and go to the hospital. Said he thought he'd get over it. Men are stubborn that way. Just proves the Plaguebearer's gotta be found.
Yeah, they're all dead.
You killed all of them? You. So I guess you want me to thank you or something? Damn it. Thanks, okay? Well, cool for now, but just don't go bragging to everybody about it.
Kindred are kind. I just wanted to help the community.
Righteous. You know, you just may have an anarch soul. I'll let you chew on that, Candy. Some of the boys might have overheard our conversation and gotten the impression I've gone soft. Somebody in this joint's gotta lack the restraint to keep their mouths shut.
Maybe. See ya, Damsel. Yeah, there's an option to be like, why don't you join the Camarilla? She will not like that. Oh, finally. The community is safe from the Plaguebearer, and we can start feeding on the homeless. How horrible does that make that sound? 6 experience. We don't need it yet. Yeah, that is why I wanted my melee up higher. I really needed my melee up higher, because that fight can actually be pretty brutal. And a lot of thaumaturgy powers just take so much blood, you know. Ooh. That is, brutal. What about you?
Did you see it?
That bloody mess, it's kind of hard to miss.
He done tore him up, right in two, ripped him apart like a rag doll.
Tell me what you saw.
These two guys, the dead guy and the other, they showed up. I've been living here, so I hid. I thought maybe they was owners or cops come to clean the place out.
Who was the other guy?
The dead feller called him Muddy.
So this dead guy and Muddy, what were they doing here?
They was waiting on someone. They was going to do some kind of job, they was saying. But the person they was meeting, well, he was late. So the one guy leaves to find the phone and call him, and the dead guy stayed. Oh, that's when the killer, that's when he showed up.
Showed up?
1 second he wasn't there, and then he was. Like out of the shadows he come up. Scared the shit out of the dead guy. I'd like to scream, but I couldn't breathe.
Then what happened?
Oh, that killer, he grew these claws. I swear it, I saw it. The dead guy went white like he seen the devil, and then the killer grabbed him round the neck and lifted him up and started cursing at the guy.
What did he say?
Oh, I couldn't hear too good. Something about revenge for what he did or what they did. The killer made sure the dead guy knew who he was and then ripped him open. Just tore him apart. He did it real slow and made the guy scream.
You will forget what you saw here. Leave and do not return.
Okay, I will. I don't want to never think about that again.
You better do that. Uh-oh. Can't get up here. Oop, rip those off. Lucky Star Room Key. A car stereo, nice. Got that for some money. Where is that key gone? Oh, it's on my chain. The Lucky Star Room Key. Interesting. That's something we'll have to find out later. We'll have to deal with that later. Let's go to Strauss and get our reward for dealing with the creature that was causing so much harm. Sorry for everything, Tin Can Bill. Sure, you had a rough life, but now you're avenged. And the bad thing is dead, and so is its master and its friends. Poor bastard. Poor bastard. Yeah, what do you know? Strauss was right across from the building where it happened. But it's okay now. It's okay now. The Plaguebearers are all dead. Still, I sent a man to his death tonight. I'm not really sure how good and evil sort of stack up. Are there scales that balance it? Who knows? What's up, Strauss?
Hello, Neonate. How can I be of assistance?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? Solved the problem with the epidemic.
You have? Impressive, young one. What exactly was the source of the epidemic?
It was a blood cult headed by a vampire named Bishop Vic, a Plaguebearer.
Tell me of this so-called bishop.
He wanted to bring about the end of the world.
I see. That end may very well be upon us. But to business. I have a debt to pay you for your services.
Yes, you do.
If you so desire, I can give to you a unique talisman that might be of use in the future. If that does not interest you, I can compensate you with hard currency. You decide.
I'll take the item you're talking about.
A wise choice, Neonate. True power lies not in wealth, but in the things it affords you. You have done well. Your status is much raised here at the Chantry. Perhaps you might have a place here with us sometime in the future.
I would really like that. I hope so. A few more questions.
What is it you would like to know?
Nothing right now. Goodbye. So, we now have the Blood Star, very important item. All kindred have the innate power to push their undead bodies to the height of mortal capacity, but only for a moment and at a dire cost of blood. This Eldritch Talisman was crafted to boost this ability. Blood buff has twice the duration. That is so good. So good. Yep, we can get tons of important stuff. Ooh, I went the wrong way. Tons of important stuff from Strauss there. Ooh, we got a lot more to do, though. Lot more we can do. I think it's time to go to the Elizabeth Dane, however, which will be happening next time. First things first, let us... We cannot get our dexterity higher right now. Do we have any more quests we could do? Carnival of Death, Cultish Personality. Perhaps I can go back to the Prince and he'll give me one more experience. I would really like to get my dexterity higher before we continue. I also really desperately need blood. I don't want to use the blood packs. The blood packs are basically health and mana potions. In essence, is the way they're played. Hey there, Chuck.
You go right on up and see Mr. LaCroix. Let's see what we got on good old camera 3. Oh, well, hello there. I've been thinking about you. Oh, yeah. I want to lick you all over. Then make my way down to your creamy center and... What the... Get your hands off my Bavarian cream!
Chunk, I thought you were a pervert for a second, but instead you're just a weirdo. Fair enough. A Bavarian cream, though. Whew.
Give the Anarch community my regards.
I did. Here's what Nine said.
Nothing they haven't crassly delivered untold times within Elysium. You have to understand, most of the Anarchs know no better option, or have been bullied into their cause by the unrulier ones. You can't fault all for the boorishness of a few. Now that that's out of the way, I trust you're prepared to leave for the Dane.
I am, but I had some questions first.
I suppose I can spare a few seconds.
I had some questions about people.
Yes?
Beckett.
You've met Beckett? Yes. He did pay me the courtesy of announcing his presence in my city. He's lionized in kindred society, by most. Beckett's the definition of renowned scholar. but he's also a lone wolf, and owes allegiance only to his intellectual pursuits. Yes? Jack. The man is a scourge, the physical manifestation of chaos. Whenever he makes an appearance in one city, it is only a matter of time before a calamity is attributed to his latest lark. Yes, it's common knowledge. I was born in Calais, France, over 200 years ago. When I graduated from the Royal Military Academy, I joined Napoleon's army. It was shortly after Waterloo, when I was embraced by a Belgian noble. From that time onward, I counted some of the greatest kindred in Europe as my mentors, and worked towards establishing a Camarilla presence in new territories. In 1930, I came to the Americas and staked power in New York. Soon after, I headed west to claim domain.
What clan are you?
I'm Ventru, but I don't disparage any of the other clans. All are equally important in maintaining the foundations of the Camarilla, and the elders of each serve as my council.
Ooh.
Which is...
the Camarilla.
In this age of information, videotape, and weapons of mass destruction, the Camarilla is more necessary than it has ever been. The alternative to thorough secrecy these days is extinction. As long as we exist, so shall kindred society.
Fascinating.
Which is...
the Sabbat.
Every night you wake up, be thankful you were not sired by one of their kind, or you would have woken under the ground, forced to claw your way up from the dirt into a brief, bloody, violent existence. Savages. Bloodthirsty, irresponsible heathens.
Damn.
Which is... all I know about the Ankaran sarcophagus is what I've heard on the news. It was found during an archaeological excavation in Turkey, and it appears ancient. There could be nothing but dust inside. However, that does not discount the possibility of it containing some kindred artifact, or even a mummy. All of these evidence of the supernatural, and therefore potentially damaging to us. As for it containing an ancient kindred, the Camarilla does not put stock in the actuality of antediluvians. They're myths. Don't let anyone tell you differently.
Interesting. I'm ready to go to the Dane.
Good. I'm counting on an encore exposition of the talent you showed earlier. Go. And remember, under no circumstances are you to open the Ankaran sarcophagus. We'll talk later. Good. There's a boat waiting for you on the beach in Santa Monica.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hope that gave me some experience. I could really use it. Really use it. I would like to have just dex in general because it levels up multiple skills, but I have a distinct feeling that that is not the case. Yep, that is not the case. Could I get any more experience anywhere else? Oh, I don't think so. Okay, we're just gonna put some points into stealth. That's just how it has to be. That is indeed just how it has to be. Now that our stealth is at what? Sneaking is 4. That's pretty good overall. We'll have to hope that that is enough. We're going to Santa Monica next time we go to the Elizabeth Dane. I hope you have all enjoyed this episode of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. We tried to balance the scales and perhaps failed. It is up to you to judge, but this vampire has done all he can. This has been Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.